Hello, hello. Surprise, I'm coming on surprise. I didn't advertise this evening, but I wanted to talk to you this evening about the $1 million question. What do you think the $1 million question is? First, the other thing I want to make sure and acknowledge everybody that's here. And if you're on the replay, thank you for checking out the video. And the rest of you, let me know that you're here and give me some thumbs up or some hearts. Anyhow, let me get started here because I have another call I have to be on in a few minutes, in about 10 minutes. But my name is Chris Quintana, and I am your Sassy Money Coach. And today, the few questions that I wanted to ask you are, why did you join this club in the first place? What would you like to learn while you are here? And the third question is, what does sassy mean to you? To me, sassy means confident, and I want you to be confident when it comes to your finances. Wouldn't it be nice not to have to stress about it? The reason I started doing this is 5 years ago I lost my corporate job. I know many of you already know this story, but there are a lot of new women in the group. So I lost my job 5 years ago, and I never went back to work. And the reason why I didn't have to go back to work is because of the way I was able to handle my money. And I want to teach you how to do that. I want to teach you so that you don't have to stress about working and making money and stressing about paying your bills. Or maybe you have a new business and you really, if you're going to be starting a new business or you have a business, you need to have your finances in order or it's not going to last. So this is the $1 million question. Since we are better educated, better read, and better at launching businesses, why, when it comes to managing our money, do we lag behind men? Maybe you can relate to some of these things. I realize that money is a difficult topic for many. The biggest thing is just not being able to discuss it. But I've spoken with many women who have told me that they are afraid, they're actually afraid to make more money because there's a lot of responsibility when you make a lot of money. And if they don't understand money, they're really going to have to learn how to manage their money. The other thing that might be going on with you is that the topic of money is just boring, and you would rather spend your money before you even have a chance to think too hard about what else you could do with the money. I posted something a few days ago with an orangutan. I love orangutans, as most of you know. Poking his eyes out, poking her eyes out. I know that many of you would rather poke your eyes out than talk about money. And I would rather poke my eyes out than go live on video. Today I was with one of my clients and she said, Chris, I don't know why you have such a hard time going online and being able to speak. And I think the reason is it's the dialogue. I can help people, and that's what she was telling me. You're helping me so much. You explain things, you make things simple, and I get so nervous when I get on the screen. I do great one-on-one, but I'd rather poke my eyes out than do this. But I love you guys, and I want you to not have to stress like I have not stressed over the last 5 years about working. I realize that most of the women that I know, they're afraid of money. They're total go-getters when it comes to their career, when it comes to their social lives, and even starting their own business. They're super successful at that, getting it going. But when it comes to their money, it's a whole nother story. I think sometimes deep down when success comes in the form of a big fat check, it's kind of a cold comfort. And it's easier to actually spin it all the way down to our familiar zone of zero than focus on just getting our money in order. And it really is not as difficult as the financial industry would like you to think it is. I think that's one of the reasons why I am such a rebel when it comes to the financial industry. I just want things to be simple. When I was studying to get licensed, oh my goodness, I would read and I'm just like, why? I don't understand why they have to, because I would ask my mentor, I'm like, what does this mean? And she would give it to me in regular English. I'm like, why couldn't they just say it that way? The reason they can't just say it that way, if we understood a lot of the things that were happening, then, you know, I don't think we would make a lot of the decisions that we make. And it's better for their pockets if we don't understand. And so that's why I want you to understand how it's costing you not to understand. Even having your money sitting in the bank is costing you money because you don't understand the rule of 72, which if you haven't, I won't get into that today, but I actually posted a video not too long ago on the rule of 72. You might want to check that out. Let's see, one of the other things that I think a lot of women focus on is, you know, having a man for our financial plan. If you know me, you've heard me say it before, a man is not a financial plan. You know, not to be a bearer of bad news, you know this already, but 1 in 2 marriages end in divorce. That's not very good odds. So we don't want to put all of our eggs in one basket, like letting a man be in control of our future. I'm not against men, I'm not anti-man. I feel that women need to be we need to be self-sufficient so that we don't have to rely on anybody. Of course, I am a God-fearing woman, so I mean, I rely on God for my future and my decisions that I make when it comes to my money. But I've also, when I look around at women, it seems that a lot of them have really nice cars, really nice homes, pretty things. One of my clients is always talking about the pretty things. I just love the pretty things. They purchase these things with their hard-earned money, but in reality, there is a very large elephant in the room. And no, I'm not talking about the footstool. We will do anything to avoid talking about money. Actually, many women, not myself, I'd love to talk about money. If you know me, I can get going, especially when we're just talking one-on-one. I can talk about it because there's so many opportunities out there that I just want to share with other women. And since we don't like talking about money, I thought I would let you in on this poll that Money Magazine did, and it said that only 22% of us want to discuss investment decisions. I mean, who wants to discuss the stock market? I mean, really? I mean, if we talked in layman's terms, maybe it would be, you know, easier for us to make decisions. Only 1 in 4 of us is willing to discuss retirement savings with our spouse. And it's funny because as easy as we are willing to talk about plastic surgery, or UTIs, or sex, we just do anything not to talk about money. I know because I talk about money all the time, and I see it when I'm around women how uncomfortable they get. Personally, I think that this should motivate us to take a different view on money. Maybe we might want to learn something about it. I mean, you don't have to learn everything, but there's certain things, certain concepts that if you just knew, they're simple concepts. If you knew, I know you would make different decisions with your money. I don't know why so many women are they remain willfully clueless when it comes to this topic. So I just want to say, don't wait until you find yourself stuck in a relationship because of money. Oh, I hear that all the time. I can't leave because I don't have the money. I can't afford to live alone. And what is that really costing you? I mean, let's learn to be self-sufficient, ladies. Let's learn to be sassy. Sassy. Are you sick of living paycheck to paycheck? I know some of you make a lot of money and you're living paycheck to paycheck because you just, it's a hard topic, don't want to talk about it. But you can set yourself up, your whole future, if you would just talk about it. Let's get past the resistance. If you're tired of stressing about money, it's time. The time is so now to do this. I know, if we have money, so many more women would be able to not feel stuck in relationships. Resistance. Ladies, let's both of us move through resistance. You move through resistance when it comes to talking about money, and I will move through resistance. I'm telling you, it moves me right out of my comfort zone. And I know the topic of money moves you out of your comfort zone, but I promise you, if you get this in order and get it automated, you don't have to worry about money. You'll never have to worry about money again. I am going to open up 3 spots this next week. Actually, I already did. I set up 3 spots this next week to have a money breakthrough call. But it's not going to be for everybody. It's only really for those of you that are actively looking for a way to change your money story. I work with a lot of ladies, and I really don't have a lot of time for tire kickers. So if you feel like you are coachable and willing to do whatever it takes to be able to have a life where you don't have to worry about money, and you want to see if there's a way that I can help you get to where you want to be, please just inbox me or comment here, and I will send you a link to the schedule so that you can set that up. And I want to let you know, I want to say thank you, ladies, for coming by and watching this video, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good evening. Bye-bye. I don't even know how to stop this thing. Okay, here it is.